the kindness, for the support, for everything, that my viewership has gone up so much over the last couple weeks. The support has gone up so much, and you've all been so kind to me. That's why I felt it was important to talk a bit about the things that I've been through, the things that have happened, and give people a chance to be open, to talk about their trauma, to talk about their experiences, and know that they can come to me with this stuff. And I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to put it down. I'm not going to make them feel like they're not good enough. I'm just an ear to help them.
You're not so translated to my numbers, but you know.
Don't make this about you, damn it.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, shut up, you narcissist.
A little bit of here. Come on.
Nah, let's not call people that, considering the idiot who did that. Anyway.
I mean, I am getting some.
Oh, thank you for coming over.
Now get Foley over here. Come on.
Foley stopped in a couple times tonight.
Yeah, in the chat.
On both things in his chat. But I need to set up another time for us to stream and hang out with him anyways.
Yeah.
But
we can get a good old Star Trek rant going between the three of us.
And some arguments and debates too, because the three of us don't agree on everything. Not by a long shot.
Yeah.
But
well, there's things that he and I agree with that he can't go into when he's on Trek here, because he has to try and be neutral and just look this up. But it's like, as far as I guess use a Discovery, it's like just about the same thing. In fact, that's where I got the thing of don't call it Star Trek Discovery, because it's not Star Trek. That's straight from him.
But I am going to focus now on trying to bring the uplifting part of all of this to a crescendo. The reason I felt it was important to talk about some of this stuff, and the reason I felt it was important to really bring attention to some of this stuff, is because everything aside, and I glossed over a lot of things. I skipped into a few of the hot spots, basically, and that's it. Because holy shit, the life I've lived, most people have no idea. The reason I wanted this... Sorry, my throat's a little... The reason I wanted to talk about it some, and the reason I wanted to bring it out some, is because I want people to know that you don't ever have to be ashamed of who and what you are, or what you've been through, or any of that. Just be yourself. Just be who you are. Just do what's right by you. And fuck the haters. Fuck the people who tell you you're not good enough. Fuck everybody who makes cracks about my weight and doesn't care about the anorexic history or the weight issues or metabolic issues. Fuck them. I'm not going to let them bring me down. I'm not going to let them get me back into the self-destructive behavior, because quite frankly, they're not fucking worth it. That's the reality. And to everybody in the chat, none of your haters are ever fucking worth it. Fuck them. That's just the simplest way to put it. Fuck the haters. They're not worth shit.
Oh.
Bingo.
Oh, wow.
Bingo. And I didn't know until tonight in the chat that BK had a small stroke recently.
Oh, wow.
He's opened up about this. I've had several people opening up about stuff in my chat while I was going through this chat tonight. And yeah, BK, like I said, thank you for messaging me so I can make sure I have you there and stuff. Let me see here what's going on. I'll go through your messages and send you some support and stuff later, but I'm glad that we have you there and stuff. And like I said, I would have absolutely done more for you if I'd known that was going on with you. In a heartbeat. You've been on here with us before. You've always been sweet to us. I am glad to know what's going on now. Because if I ever start to become that person who's more concerned about attention or fame than helping people, fucking school my ass, okay?
Oh, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Because I never want to be that person.
Yeah.
I mean, I've already known enough YouTubers who have gotten very swelled heads, so...
Yeah, it's kind of lost.
What?
kind of lost the plot,
Yeah, they get so wrapped up in, oh, I'm getting all this attention, I'm getting famous, that they lose their way. And I've known some too that have done that.
I mean, there's one guy out there that had,
Hi,
far
Dustin.
less subscribers than Bob did starting out.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's into the 100,000s. Probably getting close to 1 million now.
We're talking a certain future ruler of Earth who broadcasts from his headquarters of the Earth. I was giving,
like I said,
I was giving him shout outs at one point.
I don't know why I felt like I needed to do this tonight, ultimately, because something told me I needed to. But I'm really glad that I did. I'm glad I found out things that are going on with people. I'm glad that I know more about where some of my friends are and everything. Like I said, tell me, people. Tell me when this stuff's happening, because I want to know. I care. There's no fucking bullshit in this. I want to know how people are doing. I want to know what's going on. I want to know how I can help you. 2 beats in a prayer. Seriously, I want to be there for people. And I never want to be that person who won't be there and won't treat you like the person you deserve to be treated like. And that goes for my haters too. I'll treat you like the person you deserve to be treated like, 2 fuckers. I mean, anyway,
like something that are cats left in the litter box.
I just want the world to feel enlightened, beautiful, wonderful, and that's how we're going to do this.
At least better than it is now.
Yep. We're going to do this the fun way.
Boyd's.
This is one of my recent photos.
Oh, wow.
This is from my last trip down to visit the Raptor Resource. Look at that.
That's one of them that's lost, or?
Nope. This is one that's remaining. This is the peregrine they have.
Okay.
He's not an actual rescue. He's one they adopted that was raised in captivity for research on the species to help care for the ones in the wild.
And
so he lived with a lot of people interacting with him who adored him and spoiled him. BK, you're gonna make me laugh. And so he's a show off. You go over and visit, and he comes over next to you, and he'll strut around on the bar next to you, talking to you, and go through the holes at you. And he is an absolute flirt and a show off, and it's hilarious. It is amazing. He's such a sweetheart.
Chick magnet.
Literally.
And he's in their focal point facility. He is in the big pen right next to Spirit.
Oh, wow.
So he's beloved there.
Anyway, what's the sandwich? Yeah.
But yes, this picture was taken 6 days ago. That's taken when I went down to visit them last weekend. I just have to show this one. Because we did all the ranting, we did all the serious chat and stuff, and we have to have some upbeat and positive to this. And this photo is phenomenal. You cannot deny that this photo is good. And this is, there's ego in this. I brag on my photography, especially since how many times I was told, you've got serious nerve damage, you've got this history of epilepsy, now being told the Parkinson's, now all this other shit. I've been told since I was a child, you're never going to be able to do things that require hand-eye coordination and steady hands.
So just roll up in a corner and die because you're not worth it.
That part wasn't said, but it was
certainly implied.
It felt that way. But I'm a photographer and an artist, so obviously they were wrong. I mean, so I brag about doing this shit. I absolutely fucking do. No qualms. He's a sweetie.
Yeah. Well, that's the kind of thing of why I don't give up on what I'm going to. No, I'm never going to write somebody off because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get into that with you for reasons.
But just keep it general, and we'll leave it at that. Yeah.
So we're going to go a little bit off of this now because I think an hour of the serious chats is about as much as I should do in a stream. And if you guys want to have me do these again some future evenings and just go into certain events a little deeper and go into some of the stuff I didn't talk about tonight, and give you guys a place where you can come to the chat and you can vent things you're going through and talk to me about it and all that. I'm more than happy to be an ear for you guys and be there to support you guys. Super chats would help me pay to do it. I'm just saying. Little shameless self-promotion, fine. It goes a long way. Anyway, but no, I'm seriously more than happy, more than willing to try to do everything I can to just share a little grace and beauty with you and uplift people. So,
Love you, Rosetta.
yeah. To everybody out there who feels overwhelmed at any time, who feels like they can't do enough, they can't do good enough, they're not smart enough, anything like that. We all feel that way at times. That doesn't mean that's actually true. And so the first thing I want to do, this is an emotional part of it, is I actually want to make edits, artistic edits out of the shots of the roses that I put on the stone markers for the birds. So I'm going to be fiddling around with my program because I want to make this a little more panazzed, in your face, beautiful, stunning, whatever terms you want to call it. The first thing I need to do is I do need to sharpen it a bit. Bring out the petals just a little bit before I start tearing down sections of it.
Okay.
And yes, this is me showing you guys also how easy some of the stuff can get if you pay attention to what you're doing. This is going to be more of an artistic photo anyways. I'm not as worried about keeping this one as real as I do most. But it is. Look at this photo so far. This is just the rocks. This is just one of the rock these marks they put for the birds we lost. With the rose that I had the little... I dragged my husband around town to every florist shop to get the perfect roses that looked good.
Yeah.
I'm such a fucking perfectionist. Actually, cancel. Oh, never mind. I'll do this part and then I'll go out there again. Okay, first of all, I don't need that much compression. I do need a little bit of the localizer just to bring out that shift there. Exposure is too high.
And the shadow, make the shadow not quite so intense.
Or work with it some, depending on how I decide to do this. Brightness down a little bit. Actually, if I darken that, it could also be good. Let's see if I darken it a little bit here. I have an idea. So let me try something here. And bring that contrast out a bit. Pop the vibrance of the flower a little bit more. And I didn't even turn the color up that much there.
No. Little contrast goes a long way.
Whoa.
Get some rest, BK, and have a very, very great night. We all love you. Just a little contrast. I don't like the idea of actually changing the context of an image. But I'm going to be a little more in that realm with this one because I'm trying to go a little bit artistic with it. As a memoir picture kind of thing, so it's a little more okay to be a little rougher. And then pop this into that shape a bit. I think I might have to tweak this one more time. For a reason. But I'm more than humbled by this entire experience tonight. Just having a little time to talk to people and just get things off my chest, because I think we all need to fucking get things off our chest at times.
Yeah, sorry it took so long to get in.
You're fine.
Yeah.
No, I was having to deal with stuff here first. Oh, that's
about there.
There we go.
Mostly black, but have a little bit of the light around it.
Yeah.
Very slight bright in the middle. But wrong way.
No, then give Maggie another couple of days. She'll realize you were being rather snotty in someone else's dream. You know, so.
Yeah.
She'll come. She's already feeling contrite as it is.
What do you think of that as a more artistic print for that memory, though?
There we go. Yeah.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually like that shaping and that coloration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've actually started getting their emails from Raptor Resource.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love Raptor Project, Raptor Resource Project, and the partnerships they do with each other and the thing they do to help fund each other and how much they work with these rescues, with these animals, with all this stuff. It's absolutely, to me, a humbling experience to see, to interact with, to be around. And yeah, don't get me wrong. The original picture was a great photo. To get the quality I got for just that kind of a picture was actually really good. But I stepped that up. Because this is where I started with this whole picture. And again, that is a very good picture for just taking a picture of a flower on a rock.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I made, though. That was a very artistic photo.
Oh,
at
yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll have to do a few others, but let's take a break from that a moment. Oop, wrong button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I didn't even know what I was expecting. I just went, okay, I need to do a stream. And I am sweating fucking buckets tonight. You're putting the water up on my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have seen us last night after the power went off.
Because normally you got fans going all the time.
So do I. I've got two of them in this room at all times. I mean,
yeah. It's like we had that brownout, and the only thing that would go was our freaking night lights. I was chugging water like you wouldn't believe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of in this state where I'm kind of amazed tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that will seem weird in some points and everything else, but it's just been uplifting, amazing. I'm so actually humbled by tonight. I did not, when I went, okay, well, I'll just stream a little bit and I'll talk a little bit about a couple things I don't usually speak about and let people understand a few things. And I thought this would be a little support group and I'd have a few people show in the chat. And that's what I thought it'd be. I did not expect to have this kind of support and these kind of numbers tonight. I am almost beyond belief on this. And I am so happy and proud of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I really am. And I am in some ways a goofy kid still. I don't care if I'm 40 or 400. If we could live past our lifespans. I am never fucking changing that. I'm always going to be a goofy kid in some ways.
Oh, yeah.
I like that side of me. And I think it's okay to like a part of yourself as well. And I've dealt with enough people who like shame people for anything they like about themselves, anything they talk about with themselves. It's like, it's okay sometimes to have a little self-centered side. It's not going to kill the world if they let people have those moments.
To quote a certain doctor, what's the point of being grown up if you can't be childish once in a while?
Ah. Yes, that doctor.
I don't know if I want to stay on long tonight or if I just want to go off stream and maybe watch a little something with you guys before I go to bed. I just felt like I needed to do a little bit of a serious talk and sit down and like I said, I'm actually really proud of how well everybody's handled it and how everybody's behaved here. I am actually quite humbled by this. And I'm grateful. And they're seeing my sweet side, and that's fucking weird and rare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is.
Love you too, bitch.
You didn't
I
need
mean,
to agree that quickly, yeah.
Well, I just like that she has a sweet side.
Yeah. Not supposed to publicize it though.
why do you think I said love you too, bitch?
It's supposed to maintain the illusion, you know.
Ah,
Your response should be no.
no, honey.
See, the proper response is, of course you don't have a bitch side. You're just sweet and innocent and wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And pure. Can't
Yeah.
forget pure.
Yeah, New York snow. All right.
Yeah. Right. Oh gosh, I was just glad to come.
I'm just saying. Mwah.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my shipment and everything ready. My orders are ready to send. I'm just so happy that people came by, that people cared. I'm fucking feeling weird. I've never had this many consistently hang out in my streams like this. Well, I'm sorry. Once I have, but fucking Jeremy was in the stream at the time.
Yeah, that's the draw right there.
And he tweeted it out that he was in my stream at that time.
Yeah.
So yes.
So he drawing a lot of things.
Oh,
So
wow.
the audience staying that long was a little different situation.
Mm-hmm.
But you get there. You go through. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. See, I'm not worried because I know I can do well. I'm just kind of a little amazed at the situation.
Yeah, I get it.
But yeah, like I said, I'm very grateful. I'm very humbled right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure there's people that I've dealt with before, certain people who've known me before, who when they hear me say I'm humbled, they're like, I'd like to humble that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you would, you fuckers.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
That's why the bitch stays armed. I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't know. Should we just pull off air and watch a comedy special or something?
Well, you can check out those videos I sent you.
I did already.
Oh, and did you learn something?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm a Shakespeare nut who likes British swear words. I already knew all of that shit.
All right, well.
Nah.
See what I can dig up here. Actually, I got shit online.
So how about good night to everybody out there. Thank you a million times over for how supportive you were. And it meant the world to me. And it also just meant so much to me to actually have this kind of numbers on something that was very real, very open, and very deep. And you're all amazing. Ampechu washte wankantanken kichi on.